Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit differently. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on leatherworking for new players. So I'm not going to waste any time with a big intro. Let's just get right into it. The meat and potatoes, as the YouTubers like to say. Alright guys, welcome back to the newest video that I have out today. I want to apologize. I've been gone for a little while. I've been sick, you know, trying to get better. I was better a couple days ago, but I just didn't feel like wasn't 100% yet. So now that I'm 100%, don't mind my room. My room is a disaster back there behind me. Now that I'm all set, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have a character already prepared for this, and I'm going to just have a slight tutorial for new players for leatherworking, show them how to get it started, a little bit of tips and tricks to help you get going. And yeah, so we'll go ahead, we'll go there. Let's load this up to the game. As you can see, I'm right here in the beginning area still where I left off, and I think in the last video. I think I just did like one extra quest. So we don't really need to pay attention to the quests right now. On track. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately just head over to the main city for the Druids, which is Darnassus. That's where we'll get all the stuff that we're going to need. Right here you'll see where we need to go. I also believe that you can go to the second city for the Night Elves and get the training that you need for leatherworking and everything, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to say that right now and then be wrong later. So I'm just going to head over to Darnassus. I'll probably just fast forward this part. Now, any guard you can talk to will tell you directions to pretty much anything in the city. So you want to go to Profession Trainer, and then you can see all the different professions that you can get. I'm going to try and make videos for all of them, you know, and also tips and guides and stuff like that. When I start getting recipes for like good buff foods, I'll start doing those. So we'll just select leatherworking. As you can see on the mini map, a little icon appeared right here, Darnassus Leatherworker. So let's go ahead, head over this way. It shouldn't be that far, it's like right there, so that's new looking. Ancient Protector, that's a big tree man. What's up, tree man? Go through this way. This would be technically like the Craftsman district. I try to like match it with Stormwinds. So go around Big Tree Man. This is the building that I need. Go around the front. So we'll go up here. We'll talk to this guy, I believe. Nope, that's tailoring. Apprentice. Nope, leatherworking up top. Okay. So head up to the second floor. So as you can see, you have the trainer, apprentice, leatherworker. You know, the one character you need is this guy right here. It's good that this guy's here too. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So we'll go here, we'll click here, leatherworking, see level 5, that's definitely new. So we'll learn that, boom, and then it opens up all this stuff for us. Oh wow, these are new. Nice. So let's go ahead and just pick all these up. I might have to sell some stuff. Nope, I'm good. Alright, cool. So, actually, that was a lot of stuff to pick up, like, right away. So, you'll find your leatherworking ability underneath your General tab. Under Professions, I mean. It used to be in the General tab in the spellbook. So, you can add this pretty much anywhere you like. I like having it a little bit off to the side a bit, so it's out of the way. And as you can see, we have all these patterns now ready for it. So this is when it gets to like the helpful hints. So you can have it one of two ways. You can either have it like leatherworking with another profession like enchanting or tailoring or something along those lines, or you can have leatherworking with skinning. Obviously the best choice would be leatherworking with skinning, because you're going to get the mats that you need for the leatherworking from the enemies that you're already killing. What I do is if I'm leveling, I will do leatherworking with the skinning, so that way I can skin all my kills, and then as I'm going, just make different pieces of armor, sell them, wear them, vend them, doesn't matter, throw them away. I'll destroy them sometimes if I'm like out in the middle of nowhere, I need space. So I usually go with skinning when I'm doing my leveling with leatherworking, but I mean, I would go with whatever you feel is best for your playstyle, I guess. One more thing that a lot of people tend to forget right off the bat is you need to have a skinning knife. You can't skin anything without the skinning knife. There's also some other weapons in the game that can act as skinning knives, but definitely don't forget to pick up your skinning knife when you get the profession, because that is essential to have. I also have to unlock these because I have my phone back on. Also, another thing that I like to do, at least that way I'm more prepared, is let's check what they are. See how curing salt, you see how you have the different, you know, secondary mats that you need, coarse thread, curing salts. That's pretty much all we have in here for the Eternum thread. That's Cataclysm patterns. I don't think I can do that right now. So basically, let's go ahead and grab a good stack or two of coarse thread, and then maybe some salt. So coarse thread, let's go ahead and just do 20. That's fine. I don't really need a lot of those because they're only like 1, 3, you know, and I'll get some as I go. And then I want to get some salt. I'm actually not going to get the salt because it's way too expensive. And I don't need any of that. There's relics in the past thing. So let's see if I can buy 20 more of these. Alright, so now I have 2 stacks of those. Perfectly great. Now I can go ahead and get started. So now that you can see, I have both of these professions on Cataclysm Leatherworking, Cataclysm Skinning. You can also, while you're here, pick up Cooking, Fishing, and Archaeology. Now, those are secondary professions. You only have 2 main professions, but you can have every single secondary profession. So, Cooking and Fishing, I believe, is the most helpful. I never really got into the Archaeology, but I heard that Archaeology can be helpful as well. So, if you want to jump in here, do Cooking and Fishing and everything. As you can see right here as well, you can see that my skinning level is a little bit higher. That's because of a racial trait that I have. If I can find it. I think it's a racial trait. I believe. I could have swore it was, but I get an extra 10% on not 10%, 10 points on my skinning skill. So say I kill something a little bit higher level to me, that's a little bit higher than my skill to skin. I get a little boost, so that way I might be able to get that skinning done. So let's go ahead and Hearthstone back. Hearthstone, your best friend in this game, I swear. Oh, actually, I'm going to do the fancy Hearthstone. Ooh, fancy Hearthstone, yeah. Got all of the fancy Hearthstone. Ooh, floaty, floaty. Floaty, floaty, spear floaty, floaty. So, awesome. So I'm going to go back to the main land that I'm leveling in. Mainland. And main area that I'm leveling in my character right now. And, yeah. So, we're back in the area. One obvious tip is that when you're going after enemies to skin, you can only skin beasts, and I believe creature. Like, there are some, like, oddities that can be skinned, but you really just want to focus on beasts. Beasts will give you the leather and all that stuff that you need. So, you just go ahead, kill the enemies, loot it. After you loot it, it should let me skin it. Wow, they don't let you skin the young ones anymore? Ooh, let's see if we can go ahead and find something that's not young. Maybe, did they switch it so you can't skin these types? That's weird. I guess because people were just easily farming them. There we go. Oh, maybe it's just that one glitched. So, as you can see, I looted them. The skinning icon came up. Same thing as you do when you loot. And then boom, I got some leather scraps. Since I'm such a low level with skinning, I'm probably going to get a lot of leather scraps at first. Just because my skill's so low. You know, just like anybody who's inexperienced doing something, you know, he only does it so good. So, gonna kill this guy, I believe. Nope, no skin on that one. See, that's weird. I guess the Nightsabers aren't really allowed to be skinned at this point. So, we'll just go. I'm gonna get a couple of these Thistledoor style. Grab a couple mats. These kind of videos aren't really going to be long. They're pretty more just like getting started, tips and tricks, and like advice for the beginner. I'll have more advanced videos out as I level up my other characters and get their professions up higher. You know, endgame content, especially cooking, because cooking is a very big part of endgame. You wouldn't think it was, but you get buffs, you get healing, you know, potions, all that. Potions is alchemy, I think, actually. But it is very helpful. You can do feasts for an entire raid. You lay down a table which everybody can eat from, and then get a buff after a certain amount of time eating. A lot of really cool stuff that you get towards endgame, but it's also very in-depth, very grindy, and you've got to know what you're doing, or else you're just going to be wasting a lot of your own time. A lot of people get into professions for making money in this game. I would never get into a crafting profession to make money. Sure, you can make money in a crafting profession, but you also have to realize that either you're going to have to spend time farming the mats, or you're going to have to spend gold getting the mats. And honestly, to me at least, I would much rather have the gathering profession for those people that want to do the other profession, because not only is your market the people that are wanting to make the armor to sell, but they're also the people that are wanting to make the armor to raid, PvP, stuff like that. So you have twice the market as opposed to just one. And really, I mean, you would have both markets regardless. It's just, mats can get very expensive. And with this new expansion, people have gone way overboard with the pricing. A base item for the new expansion, I can't, like, it's hard to find one for under 500 to 1,000 gold. Like, come on, guys. I understand that, like, gold has gotten easier to come by with the tokens, but the WoW economy has gotten so bad. If it ever was good in the beginning, there were times where it was kind of balanced, but this is insane. So as you can see, it's taking me quite a bit to get up this leather. This is why you want to do this as you're leveling, so you won't even notice that, like, you're getting all these mats. Like, you'll just kill, skin, kill, and then hand in a couple quests, go out and do just rinse and repeat, and before you know it, you're going to have a ton of them. So let's go put a couple pieces together. You can turn these 3 ruined leather scraps turn into 1 light leather. Let's get 1 more leather scrap. I'm going to get that 1 more piece of light leather. See what we're going to make. We can make a couple things. I'm probably going to do the boots and the vest first, so let's get a couple. I just want to show you those two. I was very prepared for my raids before I was even gathering raid gear. You know, gotta be prepared for these things. Look up boss fights and everything. When it comes to World of Warcraft, I'm very nerdy. I love looking up, like, lore and all that other stuff, and boss fights, all the stages of the boss fights, different builds. You know what the meta is for each type of class's speciality. So, anyway, these are kind of crappy items. Look at this crap, white gear. So let's just create one of these. You can see that I went up to 2. That's actually not on Cataclysm, but on just regular leatherworking. I've noticed that the Cataclysm is separate from your normal leatherworking, so you'll be leveling them separately now, which kind of sucks. Like, I liked it better when they were all together. Like, it made more sense. And if I remember correctly, these used to be green items. They didn't give you much, but they used to be green. And I remember, I could be wrong. So, we got those made. Here are our 2 items. What's really even cooler is like you can see it says made by Serve. So when people inspect you, they'll see made by Serve or Shantes, whatever your character name is. And if you sell the item, same thing applies. It'll stay there. So like somebody like, oh, it was made by this character. And if people were very like, if they wanted an item that they really wanted, they could try and get a hold of you, and you can charge them for making it. So it's kind of like free advertisement. I mean, if I could put like YouTube video made by this guy and put it on a bus, that's just advertising. Alright, so put these on. As you can see, I had no boots on. I was running around barefoot. And there we go. My guy's looking stylish as heck. Look at that, man. Style. Alright guys, well that's pretty much all there is for that. Thanks for coming by, thanks for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, if it any kind of help at all, you know, throw a like and subscribe on there. Don't forget the notifications, because YouTube and all that good stuff. I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm having such a blast doing this kind of stuff, and I can't wait to get all the other videos out there for you guys. So for now, we'll call it at this point, and I'll see you on the next video. Should be Thursday, if I'm motivated and don't take another week off. But yeah, have fun guys. Stay sleepless.